Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Gratitude Happy Hour. It's going to be a different kind of Thankful Thursday today. I am so thankful for all of you that I'm going to give back today. I'm going to be doing some messages. So if you want to come in and receive a message, just let me know that you're here and share this out. So I'm going to take a moment and find it on the phone and share it out myself. And then let's see who wants to come in and get a reading today. When you come in, let me know that you're here. Hi, Lauren. How are you doing? Sharing it into some of my groups. Hi, Lynn. Yay. Thank you for being here, honey. Help me share this out. So what are you grateful for today? Let's get some gratitude going up in here. Let's see who's on. Jean Lorio. Hello, my sweet friend. How are you doing this afternoon, Jean? It's been a long day for me. I've had a lot going on right now with just trying to get everything organized and ready to walk out that door when the end of the month comes. So I'm so excited about the adventure that I'm getting ready to go on and excited about spending time with myself because this is going to be a journey of self-discovery for sure. So that's where everything is working for me is just getting it all together so that I can just hit the road at the end of the month. And Lauren, you're grateful to sleep easily. I am very grateful for that for you. It's not something that comes easily for me, for sure. I have to really work at just relaxing at night because I've got so much going on. So for me, it's like a brain thing and just keep going and keep going. So Hope, oh my gosh. Hi, my sweet Hope. I got your message that you were in the hospital for more testing, and I'm lifting you up in my prayers and just hoping that all is well with you. And I can't wait to get those test results and let's get you out of that hospital again and get you on that road to recovery and living that healthy life. So just feeling good about the vibration and feeling like this is something that you're going to be able to rise up from for sure. So thank you all that are coming in. Yusaro Hernandez, thank you for being here. I'm just checking on who all's coming in and just share it out. And Murdoch, hello. It's so good to see you on here. So once we reach, once we reach 11 people, I would draw the first card. So I'm still waiting for that to build up a little bit. And while we are, just share some more gratitude. Lauren's already shared she's grateful for sleeping easily. And I know I use a lot of meditation techniques at night. So I do the deep breathing, focusing on the breathing, that helps. But then my mind starts to swirl and I go off onto another thought. So for me, it's just a matter of practicing what I preach and really getting to that place where I can just finally say, okay, I'm doing this now. I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to sleep. So yeah, it's just an exciting time in my life, and the energies are very, very high. So I respond to all of that exciting energy that comes in. Lauren, you're grateful that cats exist. Me too. I am too. I miss my cats so much. I had two cats that passed on last year. Hope you're grateful for chanting for change. Absolutely. That has changed my life, changing my life for the better, for the positive, to actually see the evidence of things appear when I do that chanting and seeing how things turn around. So I'm very grateful that that came into my life, and it came in through my dear friend Karen Palmer, who is usually on with me on Thankful Thursdays, but we're going to only do the last Thursday of the month. That's when Thankful Thursday will be on with both of us, Karen and myself. And so, other than that, I'll be on. I'll either do card pulls and readings or just share exciting things with you all as I go along my journey that's coming up. Lauren, you're grateful for your dark hair. Awesome. You know, when we appreciate things about ourselves, it lifts our vibration. So I'm very happy to hear that you are looking at things and in your own self and in your own life and lifting yourself up in that way, Lauren. I think that's awesome. And we have Sandra Alexei Morin watching. Hi, Sandra, and welcome to you. Welcome to everybody that's coming in. And let's bring some of your friends in here. If you've shared it on your timeline or shared it in your groups, I'm just waiting for the audience to build up a little bit, and then I'm going to pull some cards. Hi, Catherine Kovacs, welcome. And you're grateful for your friends and family. Awesome. I have several card decks in front of me, so I will see where I'm guided. And I'm really feeling these John Holland decks today. I love John Holland. I know, right, Jean Lorio? They just love having Hope there. And there's a reason that she's supposed to be there. Last time it was to bring through more light to those that were either in the beds at the hospital or the light workers who were the caregivers that were helping other people that were there in bed. So I know there's no accidents, there's no coincidences. So Hope, the world needs you, and I hope that you feel that. I hope that you feel how much your light is shining out into the world. It's a beautiful, bright light. Just love it. Okay, so what else is going on? It's Thursday, and we have Chanting for Change tonight at 9 o'clock. We'll be lifting the vibration and bringing in more peace on our planet, more peace out in the world. And so okay, Lynn Marie, Andrea, Lynn, I knew that was you. You can't hide from me and you can't disguise. It's so good to see you on here, honey. But as I was saying, we chant every night for world peace, and we chant for the end to this pandemic. That's one of our things that we are working on as a group. And there's I think it's 18 million people that are chanting for the same thing, to have COVID come to a screeching halt and have our world return to us. And I can't wait for that. Okay, so let's see, let me share this out into Enlightened World Network because I didn't go live there. So just share that as you all continue to tell me what it is that you're grateful for. I want to have some gratitude coming up in here. So just share out there what you're grateful for and who you're grateful for. I love doing that one. When we share with somebody our gratitude, it really lifts both people. It lifts that person that you're sharing it to, and it lifts you. So as you're giving, you're getting. And that's what gratitude is all about. It's it's the same vibration as love. So when you're giving out that gratitude, it's coming back to you. You may not see it immediately. You might feel it as you give gratitude. You might feel that in your heart. You'll feel it so full, but then it's going to come back to you because that's the law of attraction. And that's the law of cause and effect. Whatever we do, whatever we send out there, there's a reaction to it out in the universe. So that beautiful thankful energy, the gratitude, the love that you send out, it changes you and it changes the person that you're showing gratitude toward. Laura, and I'm grateful for cell reproduction. Yeah, I'm grateful that the cells can repair themselves, that we do that. We're the ones that heal our bodies. We heal from the inside, and we do that by focusing the healing energy of love into every cell in our body. When we say, I'm grateful for my organs that are working, and hope I know you're still here. I want you to hear this as well. Just keep repeating, I'm grateful for my kidneys. I'm grateful for that kidney function that's working perfectly. Everything is working perfectly for me. And to share out to your body what you're grateful for. I'm grateful for my eyes that I can see. I'm grateful for my voice that I can speak. I'm grateful for my legs. I'm grateful for my feet, for my hands, for my ears. Go through every part of your body with gratitude and really feel it. You know, there's a difference between just saying the words and really getting into the energy. So when we get into the energy of that gratitude, it changes us because we are feeling it. We're actually letting that energy build up inside of us. And that's where the change takes place, when we can actually feel it. And this is how we manifest. This is how we manifest whatever it is that we want to bring to us, that we're attracting to us. We attract it with that beautiful energy of love, and the energy that's so pervasive inside of us, that pulls from that being that we are, the spiritual being. We are all spirit having this human experience, and we're all part of the oneness. We are all one. So when we look at that and don't look at each other as separate, when we just see the mirror that unique person that is you is showing to me, we see ourselves. And maybe we'll see something that we are not that happy about. Maybe we'll see something that makes us stop and think, you know, what is coming up for me? What am I seeing inside of me that I need to take a look at? What do I need to examine and to be the observer of? And once you start observing what's going on inside of you, examining those thoughts, examining how you're feeling, what emotions are coming up. This is what the observer lets you do. The observer steps back and says, oh, wait a minute, let me take a look at that. Not responding in an emotional way, but responding in a way where you're neutral. When you can get to neutral, and many people call it 0 point, when you're at that 0 point where you're neither expressing emotion in any form, but you're just observing what's happening, then you can start growing. You can start that spiritual growth. You can start looking at, okay, what do I need to do right now? What do I need for me? What is it that I can pull together inside of me and really examine how I am, how I'm fitting in the world, how am I expressing myself and leaving my footprint here on Mother Earth? Because we all do. We all leave a footprint wherever we are in the world. Whoever we touch, we're leaving some of our energy and leaving a trail of our energy as we go along. So being the observer is one of the best things that you can do for yourself. And it all comes down to self-examination. And there may be people that trigger some things that start that process of examination. So just look at everything in your life that's going on and look at it with that neutral, that 0 point aspect of, okay, I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to get angry. I'm not going to get anything. I'm just going to be with myself right now and just see what's up, and just see, how is this world that I'm living in, and how am I doing in this world? Okay, I don't see 11 yet, but I just saw Lauren post 2:22, which I think is the time where you're at, Lauren, because it was 5:22 for me. So it's 2:22 where you are. So that's a sign from the angels that they're speaking. And so let's draw a card for you, Lauren. Thank you for doing that. And Lauren, do you have a specific question or anything that you want the angels to look at for you and answer that question? Or do you want me just to pull a card and see what comes up for you? And I'm drawn to the John Holland deck. So let me pick it up and start to work with it and just ask, what does Lauren need to know right now? Gabby, hello, my darling Gabby. Good to see you on here. I hope you're having a great day. Oh, you're so welcome, Hope. You are a very bright light, honey. You are such a beautiful energy out in the world. The world needs you. We really need your high energy. Hi, Jody Dempsey. Thank you for coming in. You don't have anything, Lauren. Okay, well, I'm just going to see what the deck has to say. I know what I have to do, and I am doing it. That's a beautiful, beautiful perspective. I love that, Lauren. And so let's see what the cards share for you. And you've got the number 1 card, clarity of belief. Clarity of belief. And so I love that you had just put in the comment, I know what I have to do and I am doing it. So absolutely. And see, there's our 11. Hi, Tina Valance. There's our 11. And I knew it was going to happen. And so I think the universe was waiting for me to say, okay, let's get on with it. So Lauren, this is your card, clarity of belief. And that's what's happening with you. And when I look at this card, I see a couple of things. First, I see a lot of things in the card, but I see the infinity symbol. And you are working right now in that mode of infinity. You're working on no beginning, no ending, just being who you are, just being you, being your authentic self. And thank you for doing that. Thank you for being your true authentic self of who you are and expressing yourself authentically. And I also see a butterfly in this card. So you got the butterfly, the new beginnings, the new message. A butterfly, when it comes out of that cocoon, it's totally different than before. And so that's an expression that you're giving is you changing into the beauty every day, changing more into the beauty of you. And I love this card for you, Lauren. I feel a lot of energy with beginnings, with clarity, with really understanding yourself. So I love this card, and I hope that resonates with you. Gabby, you have so many questions. Awesome. I think I'm going to go to Hope. And let me see, Hope, if you have a question, let me know, but I think I'm just going to tune in, Hope, with you. And let me see which deck. It may be the Spirit Messages deck by John Holland. Or it could be Kuan Yin. Not sure yet. Oh, you're welcome, Lauren. Thank you for being here today. Okay, so Hope, I'm waiting to see if you had anything that you wanted to ask about. That sounds like a great idea, Lauren. I hope you get some rest. And thank you, Gabby, for that comment. Yeah, I love this background. I love the pastel colors. I really resonate with pastel. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull one for you, Hope. And I'm pulling from the Spirit Messages deck. I don't know why they guided me to that deck. And these cards have been just sitting in storage in the little storage area for a while now. I haven't really taken them out to play with them. So I'm so happy that you all came on today. Okay, so Hope's question is, should I accept dialysis? Let's see if there's an answer here for you, and asking the angels to give you guidance on that as well. That's a biggie. That's a really big question. Oh, thank you. Hi, Tina Marie. Thank you for being on here. Okay, so the card that came out for you, Hope, is take a moment. Take a moment. There's the picture that's on the card. And you can see there's a lot going on inside of that head. And I know that's you right now. There's a lot going on up there where you're really having to look at things and examine things and what's happening to you right now, the physical part of your body. So this card says to you, stop. Now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. How perfect is this exact card? I had no idea why they led me to that deck, because I wouldn't normally pull from that deck for a question of what you're asking. So it led me to the exact perfect card and the perfect message to give to you in the situation that you're in. And I'm going to read it again because this is so profound in answering the question that you have, which is, should I accept dialysis right now? And my disclaimer, I'm not a medical professional. I can't tell you do or do not do anything. I'm telling you what the card says, and it's for you to take the time to really go inside before you make a decision. So it's stop. Now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. So yeah, it's a huge, huge decision. And I know I lift you up in prayer every day. And I know that you're going to come to that exact correct answer for you. And this card is telling you not to act hastily, but to really listen for that guidance. And when you get that answer, that yes or no answer, you're going to know that it's your higher self, your angels that are guiding you to do and act exactly what's going to be for your best and highest good. So I'm excited that you're going to get that answer. I feel like you are going to get this answer, and it's going to be very clear. And I see that for you. I just like the card that was pulled for Lauren about clarity. This is what's coming forward for you. There's some clarity about it. So many blessings to you, my friend, and I continue to lift you up and pray for you and chant for you every day for your health to improve, and do what was said earlier when the angels were just talking to us. See your kidneys in perfect function and give gratitude for the function. Give gratitude for whatever it is right now, and then see that coming into its perfection, into its perfect state. So we're lifting you up for that, Hope. And thank you for being here. Stacy, hi, darling. Thank you for coming in. Jean L'Oreal would love a card. Will I continue to grow spiritually on my path? Okay, let's see where they're guiding. They're guiding me to Kuan Yin for you, Jean. And I love this little deck. This is the Kuan Yin deck. And I have the pocket one, so I can put this in my purse and take it with me. And Kuan Yin is, she's one of my spirit guides. She's one of the ascended masters that I work with when I do healing. And I just feel a closeness with her. And Jean, I feel her with your energy. Every time I see you, every time we're together on Zoom or I see you in the audience, I feel Kuan Yin with you. And I know that she's got an answer for you. So let's see what it is. So what you got from the Kuan Yin deck is Sweeping Sister Willow. Here's the healing that brings with it forgiveness and the release of the old pain, as Sweeping Sister Willow gracefully sweeps any sadness and pain from your heart and your soul. Your time for greater inner freedom is dawning, and the cleansing of sadness and healing of forgiveness create the pathway to that greater freedom now. You deserve this freedom, and you're swiftly becoming ready to claim it. Claim it, Jean. It is time. You're growing in leaps and bounds. You're really, really going forward in this journey. And I've known you, I'm trying to think, I think it was in March, either February or March, that I came into the circle with knowing you, and you were coming on to the shows that I was doing. And I've gotten to know you a little more over these months. And I have seen such a huge difference. And this card is saying that you are swiftly becoming ready to claim everything, all of that growth. So just start putting that out there, that you're claiming it. And you can even say it that way, I claim it. Gabby's asking, do we need to ask, or are you just doing who you are drawn to? I'm going to wherever the angels are taking me. So thank you all for being on here. They had told me to wait until I had 11 people on, and then all of a sudden I saw an angel number 222. So I went with it, and now look at what we are building here. People coming in for their readings and for a card. And I see Catherine. I see you. And I have a card. Catherine, I think I'm going to go with Ask Your Spirit, Your Angels and Spirit Guides deck. This deck, I haven't worked with a whole lot. I used to pull from it about 3 years ago, I think. When I got it, I pulled a lot from it, and I love it. So it's got good energy. Yes, Catherine, I'm pulling for Catherine Kovacs right now. Okay, so for Catherine Kovacs, I got divine healers. And it feels like they're working with you on yourself. That's what I'm getting from this card. The divine healers, and the card number is 35. 35 comes to an 8, and 8 is all about abundance. So you're working on some energy regarding manifesting what you want to bring to you, what you can create in your life, that energy. So as you tune in to these healers that are right there with you, they're working with you, and they want you to get to know them more. So as you feel into the energy, every time something happens, whether it's a physical thing, and there's been a lot of that, I think more so for yourself than others around you. There's been a lot of physical change and physical struggles that you've been through. So tune in to these divine healers that are right there helping you through each time. Every time you have a struggle, every time there's something that comes up inside, just ask them to show themselves. Ask, who's working with me? And you can ask that question. Just be very still and set the intention that you're going to hear it. You're going to be revealed who it is. And then just ask, who's working with me? Who's helping me to heal in what's going on with myself? And they'll show you. So you've got some healing that's taking place, and you've got some abundance that's coming in. And that's part of when you release that old energy, then it makes room for the new. So releasing any of the pain, whether it's a physical, emotional, or mental or spiritual pain, just releasing that, letting go of it. And that's going to bring that abundance through faster and bring it to you where you're going to see it more clearly. So blessings to you, Catherine. I hope you resonate with your card. And let's see, who else was here early and we get to you. Good Hope and Lauren. Jody Dempsey. Jody, if you're still here, just let me know and I'll pull one for you. I don't know if it's still on. And hello to everybody that's coming in. It's good to see you all here. Oh, Jody, you are here. You're asking for a card. Yeah, you were one of the first ones on with me, so I wanted to make sure that I could get to you. And then I feel like it's going toward Gabby. Gabby, I feel like there's a real message for you today. And Catherine says, I've been working on manifestation, releasing any bad and keeping the best. Thank you. And they're wanting me to share with you, Catherine, to when we use the words, descriptors like bad or good, we're limiting and we are judging. So there's no judgment with what's going on with you. It's just an energy that's not for your best and highest good. So as you release, that card just jumped right out. So what they want you to know, Catherine, is as you release any energy that's not helping you, that's when the change takes place. And that's when you're able to really fulfill whatever it is that you're manifesting. And Jean, you're so welcome, honey. I'm grateful for you as well. And interesting, Jody, your card that just jumped right out of my hands, and this is from the Conscious Spirit deck. I had to look at the deck because this is a new deck for me. I've had this one less than a month. And the card that jumped out for you is gratitude. I am grateful for everyone and everything in my life and the lessons each bring. So you've been getting a lot of swirling energy around you, and that's what the card is showing, that swirling energy as others in your life bring through healing to you and bring that mirror. That's what I'm hearing. They're bringing a mirror for you to look at. So there's people in your life that are showing you the beauty of you, and just express that gratitude to them. Just let them know you're grateful. Let them know that what they are doing for you is something that is helping your journey and it's helping their journey. So I see that beautiful swirl of energy that's up above you, and also nature. I'm looking at a lot of nature that you're surrounded by. So give the gratitude to the trees. If you can go hug a tree, if you can speak to some of the animals, the birds especially, let them know you're grateful for their presence and that you're sending healing into Mother Earth. So there's a lot of energy in this card that came up for you, but I'm hearing most of all, it's the people that you're surrounding yourself with that's bringing you a huge lesson this lifetime and a huge process for you to really be guided by that energy and then give it forward, pay it forward, whatever it is that you're getting, spread it back out into the world. And I hope that resonates with you, Jody. Thank you for being on here. So now I'm going to my girl, Gabby. And Gabby, I don't know if you had any specific question in mind. Just trying to figure out what deck to use with you. I'm feeling drawn to Kuan Yin for you as well. So Gabby, if you did have something specific that you were looking for, maybe some insight, are looking for a little guidance today. I feel like Kuan Yin is right there with you. I'm just tuning in now and asking the angels to really pull the very best card with whatever it is that you need to know today. Thank you to all of you who are on here with me. You're beautiful. Hello, Island Girl. I see you. And Seal Van Rourke, thank you for being here and for your words. The energy. Ooh, okay. So I think we have a card that jumped out. So this is from the Kuan Yin deck. I love this deck. So your question is about the energy opening, that you're confused about that. Okay. You got the Amaryllis Lute. You're growing fast and leaving fear behind. When your vibration changes, so too does your life. It is safe and loving for you to release that which no longer feels right for you. No matter how important it was in your old life, it might not have the same place in your new life. Accept healing change now. Whoa. Gabby, you are changing with each moment. Every day there's something new that's opening up for you. And as I even look, and I'm asking the angels to show this very clearly, as I look at you, what I'm seeing, there's a lot of clearing, first of all. Thank you, angels, for bringing that through. There's a lot of clearing that's happening. What they showed me is like a labyrinth. I don't know if you know what a labyrinth is. It's like a maze that's created, and you walk a path. You follow along this path and go with the twists and the turns of the path. And eventually it brings you into the very center of that labyrinth, of that maze. And as you do that, and as you stand there in that very center of the labyrinth, that's where everything becomes clear. And that's where you look around you. You can look in 360 degrees all around you, and you see the journey. You see all of those twists and turns, and you see that you could have turned a different way at some points. There was a decision to be made. You could have turned another way and gone down another path, but you chose the path you were walking on. And then eventually you came to the center. And as you look around, you're looking at all those twists and turns. But what this card is saying to you is like some of those things that you encountered along your way, that's not working for you anymore. And that's what I'm feeling with you. The old is changing with each twist that you take. Every time you make a turn in that maze, it brings you to new revelation. It brings you to what you need right now in the moment, not what you needed 5 years ago or even 5 minutes ago, but it's what is there for you and what's happening for you in that very moment that you're standing in the center of the maze. So go into that energy of the change and what's happening, and this change that's coming so fast for you. And this card says you're leaving fear behind. So when you look at all the stuff that's coming into your field, all the things that you're becoming aware of, and this inner growth that's happening for you, it can look a little intimidating. It can be like, oh, I don't know about this. I don't know if, how this is going to work, and if I'm really understanding it correctly. There is no correctly. You're understanding it, you're allowing it. And that's the beauty of spiritual growth. We don't have to understand everything about it. We don't have to have all the answers. None of us do. None of us have all the answers, but we're constantly growing and seeking. We're constantly finding our way home. And you are doing that. You're walking through that maze. And whatever you're encountering along the way as you make those turns, that's exactly where you're supposed to be. So, yes, it's a yes to continuing forward in that movement. It's a yes to asking the questions. Ask, ask, and it will be shown to you. I'm hearing that very clearly. Work with Kuan Yin. This beautiful, beautiful ascended master has so much guidance for you. And Kuan Yin is all about compassion. And when I think of you, Gabby, and I watch you and I see you, there's so much love and compassion that comes from your heart. You're so giving and so beautifully open to other people and lifting everybody up and wanting the best for everyone. That is you. So you are like this modern day Kuan Yin that gives so much of yourself. So accept her guidance. Let her take you under her wing and just say, come on, you got this. Let's go explore. And it's all about exploring and finding out what's there for you. So many, many blessings to you, Gabby, and your beautiful endeavors. Okay, so then we have who do we have? We have Lynn. That's who I see. Lynn Marie. Oh, you're so welcome, Gabby. I'm so glad that Kuan Yin came through for you and that you resonated with that. And hello, Christina. Good to see you. And Dina Gust. It's great to see all of you. So Lynn Marie, let's see what we got for you. I'm trying to pay attention to the time as well. And I just want to make sure that there's nobody coming on to Enlightened World so that I'm not messing with anybody's program if they are. If there's no one on at 6 o'clock, I can stay on for just a bit longer than the hour. Let me just take a quick gander. And then I'm going to pull Lynn's card. Lynn. I'm pulling from the John Holland card. And I just need to check on the programming at Enlightened World and make sure that nobody's going to be upset with me if I go longer than an hour right now. Okay, it looks like I'm good. There's nobody on until 7 o'clock. So let's have some fun. I love doing these. I love doing the readings. I don't do them very often, but when I do, I feel that angel energy so profoundly, and they're just ready to talk today. They're ready to give some guidance. And Gabby, I just loved your message. I love Kuan Yin. She is so dear to me. When I first encountered her, I think it was about 7 years ago when I first felt her energy working with me. And when that happened, I had such growth in my spiritual journey. Oops, and we got a card that flew out of here for you, Lynn. All right. So your card from the John Holland deck is listen. Listen. This is one of those cards that it feels like there's somebody else involved. There's the card number is number 2. And what are they doing here? What are they saying to you? There's a lot of energy. I'm just looking into the card right now. There's a lot of energy going out behind you. It's like sound waves. Do you see that? The sound waves that are just expanding out. So there's a lot of buzz. There's a lot of swirling information around you, and you're not hearing it. You're not hearing what's being said. That's what the card is telling me, that it's time for you to go into your quiet time. It's time for you to sit with the energy, because it's there. It hasn't gone away. It's right there in your energy field, and it's wanting you to pay attention. It's wanting you to really listen. And we can't listen if we're talking. So it has to be the quiet time. It has to be when you sit in those moments with the intention that I'm just going to listen right now. I'm not going to put out any prayers. I'm not going to put out any energy of questioning or anything. You're not going to put forward an energy at all. You're going to just sit and focus on your heart center, do the deep breathing, breathe very deeply into your lungs, and just open up those upper chakras. So what happens when you open up the throat, that's the communication center. So let the throat chakra open up more so that communication is two-way. So you're not going to be speaking, you're going to be taking in what's being said to you. So open the throat, open the ear chakras, just envision them opening up, clearing out the third eye and your crown. And when you do that, when you focus from the heart up, you're going to hear those messages coming into you very clearly. So that's what they want you to focus on, is listening. And I hope that resonated with you right now. And just sit with it. Just sit with the energy of it and know that you're being guided. You are. You saw those like sound waves going out all around you. Okay, so let's see who's next. Jennifer Robin Russell. Jennifer, thank you for being here. And I've got two Jennifers. Jennifer Langren, if you're still here, being drawn to Jennifers right now. And I feel like it's a native spirit card. Well, Stacy, I'm glad you found your way back in. Welcome back. So I'm pulling for both of you. I'm pulling a card for Jennifer Robin Russell and another one for Jennifer Langren, if you're still here, and I hope you are. You're so welcome, Lynn. I love you, and I hope I get to see you before I leave this area. I would love to just spend a little time with you one-on-one before I go. Okay, so for Jennifer Robin Russell, I got Nature Spirits. And from the same deck, I'm pulling for Jennifer Langren. And for Jennifer Langren, I got Walking in Beauty. Okay, so let's see what they want to say to Jennifer Robin Russell. Jennifer, Nature Spirits. I love the energy in this card. I see a lot of bright light shining the way for you. So what it's showing me is all the nature that you're surrounded by. Somebody else had a nature type of card. Nature is so healing and brings through so much energy for you to heal and to get grounded. This is what I'm feeling for you. There's a lot of groundedness that's needed for you. So being in nature, being around the trees especially, or plants even, will have that beautiful grounding effect. But nature spirits, there's so much spirit coming from this card, from the energy of it. I feel like the elementals are reaching out to you. So especially the wood nymphs, that's what I'm hearing for you, the wood nymphs and the sylphs. So a lot of energy inside of any wood that's close to you, or even the earth. So as you walk on the bare earth, just if you can walk barefoot right now and feel that energy coming up to you from the elemental realm, where they're trying to reach out to you it's teaching you, but it's also guiding you down this path. I love this path, and I love the brightness that's right in front of you. And it's like sometimes you can't see that. Sometimes you just are focused more on something that's a distraction than what's right in front of you for you to go to. So lose all the distraction and focus more on that elemental feeling that's coming up from Mother Earth. And again, hugging a tree, talking to plants. I don't know if you have any plants indoors where you are, or maybe there's a garden or someplace that you go and you get the energy of the plants. Just feel into that and see what it's telling you, and see how it's blessing you and uplifting you. And it really is teaching you something right now. These nature spirits are all around you, and they're helping you to see more of the brightness in your life, to see that you're working toward. Jody, it was you that got the nature card from another deck, because this is the first time I pulled from these cards. Yeah, so it's all about getting in touch with that nature energy and the nature spirits that are there. So I hope that resonates with you, Jennifer Russell. And then for Jennifer Langren, I hope you're still on here. Jennifer Langren, your card is walking in beauty. Walking in beauty. And I feel like you're not getting outdoors as much. And many of us aren't. So that's not a criticism. That's not a judgment. It's just, this is the way our world is right now, right? We feel safer indoors. We feel safe in our own environment. So what it's wanting you to do is to envision more of what's beautiful out in the world. And then as you do go out, because we don't stay indoors 24/7, as you go out, walk. Take a moment to just look at the beauty. Maybe it's a sunrise, maybe going to the beach and watching the sun when it comes up. This is something we can do that's not restricted. So as you watch that sun coming up, there may be some clouds, there may be some prisms of light. This is what I'm getting. The sun rays is what it wants you to focus on. And I just saw the rays in the card. There's a lot of beauty that you can focus on right now. So looking at that and letting all of this energy of restriction and the chaos and the turmoil of the world as it is at the moment, letting all of that just sit where it's at for just a bit, so that you can get out and find what nature is telling you outdoors, what it's showing you. And it's going to show you the beauty of you. That's what's going to be reflected. You're going to find that energy of beauty inside of yourself when you go into that. So it's wanting you just to go outside. Just be outside. It doesn't even have to be a long period of time. You know, it's pretty hot here in Florida right now, so you don't want to spend hours outside, but just going out into the beauty of the world and letting it come inside of you, letting it really be reflected with who you are inside. So both of you, Jennifer Robin Russell and Jennifer Langren, I hope that you resonated with your readings today. And Jennifer Robin Russell says, yes, absolutely. Nature is really helping you right now. Yes, I was just watering my lawn barefoot. I do feel them inviting me to connect more deeply. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. That was a beautiful confirmation and beautiful message that you got. I love that deck. This is the Native Spirit deck by Denise Lynn, and I love that deck. Okay, let's see who hasn't had a reading. Stacy, you came back. I know you were here earlier when you came back. I don't know who all is still on here because some people came in, but I think you might have left. So let's go to Stacy and Christina. So Stacy, I'm going to go to you first. Just let me know if you have a question. If there's something that you would like some guidance on, then I will pull a card for you. I see you, my friend. So is there a question or a focus area, Stacy, that you're needing an answer to? And then I'll pull the card for you. give you just another minute as I shuffle these cards. Whatever the angels want you to know. Okay, let's just see what they want you to know. Okay. Do you know, I don't even remember the name of this deck. I haven't used it in so long, and it's not in its little box, but I love it. I know I used to pull from this card a lot. And what you got is what you want wants you. What you want wants you. And I love that. I always say that when I'm manifesting, when I'm pulling an energy to me of what I'm putting out to the universe, I use that as an affirmation. What I want wants me. And okay, Stacy, it's your favorite deck. I can't remember the name of it. Like I said, I have so many cards. I don't even know what all I have. But this card in particular, what you want wants you, is a huge message for you, because I know you've been manifesting. I know you've been working on those things that you have put a desire out there, that rocket of desire, as Abraham says, the sacred rebel. Thank you. Yes. You've been putting a lot of rockets of desire out to the universe. And there's many times when you question, should I ask for this? Is this something that I should even be desiring? So there's a lot of doubt and a lot of swirling energy whenever you do put something out. And so this deck wants you to know that what it is that you want wants you also. So whether it's the house or money or a trip, travel, whatever it might be, just get into the energy of the fact that it's right there. It's right there. And you don't have to go into that insecure place. Just know without a doubt, whatever I'm wanting, I'm creating it. So yeah, it wants me. It's something that I created. It's something that I placed in my vortex of energy. And so just go in with confidence and go in with knowing that it's there for you. It's there for you. And there's nothing selfish about what your heart's desire is. And sometimes we go into that mode of, oh, I can't ask for that. That's too much to ask for. You know, I don't deserve that. And that's what we're doing. We're diminishing our worth when we do that. So whenever you're putting that rocket out there, you're sending it out, you're sending out your desire, think of this card and think of this message that what you want wants you. So just let it happen, let it roll forward to you. And I love the card. I hope you resonated with that. Oh, perfect. Good. I'm so glad you did. And thank you for telling me the name of it. I think I might have even thrown the box away at some point. So I don't even have it anymore. Fiona is here. Hello, my sweet. Thank you for being here. And I can't remember. Did I say I was going to do one for somebody else? Christina. Yes, Christina Leftwich. Christina, do you have a question? Because I'm not feeling which card deck to pull from for you. And after Christina, let me see, there was someone else that was up here. If I haven't given you a message yet and you're still here and you want one, just let me know. And oh my gosh, Stacy, my brain cell kicked in. Yes, I wasn't buying Oracle cards, and you and I were together, and you told me you had this deck and that it was a very powerful deck. So I picked it up and I couldn't put it back on the shelf. Now I remember this story and I remember how this happened. How awesome is that? That's the deck I went to for you. And Okay, my subconscious was doing that. That wasn't something that I was even aware of until it happened. So that is so cool. Thank you. And Christina, I'm interested in what I should be prioritizing. All right. I'm feeling John Holland deck for you. You're needing some clarity. So let's see what this deck is going to bring out for you. I know, right, Gabby? It's like we can't make this stuff up. I've got too much on my mind right now to remember little details. Thank God for friends that have my back. Okay, so Christina, interested in what you should be prioritizing. So the card that came up for you, first of all, is an 11. I love 11s and I love the energy of 11s. And I feel like there's a huge message in this card for you. The card is detach. Detach. And I love this energy. It's what I can see is this person stepping away from the shell of what you used to be, detaching from the past, detaching from anything that used to be so huge or look so huge to you. And now you're stepping forward, you're stepping into who you are, and everything is going upward. So the bird, it's you, it's setting that spirit free, it's setting that energy of anything that was in your grasp, it's letting it go, detaching, decluttering. I'm hearing that for you. I'm hearing that loud and clear. As you detach, you let things go. And it may be something that you're looking at and you're like, I can't let that go. I have to hold on to that, right? But it may be screaming at you, let me go, release me. So there's a lot of release happening. So the priority for you, which is very evident in this card, is to let go of those things that are no longer serving you. Let go of that old identity, the old way of doing things, the outdated way that no longer works. It's no longer you. You are different every day. You're changed. You learn more, you grow, your body changes, your cells change and regenerate. So detaching from whatever is not serving you. And I know you understand the meaning of this card. I can feel your energy right now. I feel the wheels turning. I feel you already feeling into what is it that I need to let go of? What is it that's going to be released once I finally say yes? Once I finally say, okay, I'm letting you go. I'm setting you free, and then let it happen. Let that go from you and feel into the beautiful energy that happens when you do that. When you declutter, when you let something or someone out of your life that's not for your best and highest good, there's a freedom, there's a freshness that happens. And I see that coming for you. I see it really coming forward for you in a huge way. It's almost like a fresh breeze, this beautiful air that just sweeps through and lets you know you're on the right path. It lets you know you're exactly where you need to be. So detaching is what's priority for you right now. And I'm hoping that resonates with you. So just let me know if that's something that you understand. If not, we'll ask the angels to go into it a little bit more for you. Okay, so I don't see anybody else saying that you didn't get a card. Just go up and flip through who's here still. I think we might have gotten to everyone. If not, just let me know. And we've still got a few minutes that I can stay on with you. and see if we can get, and I want to pull a message for everyone, just a card that is a general message that the angels want us to know. Marietta, hi, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. And Christina says, absolutely resonates with me. Thank you very much. And thanks to the guidance for all involved. It makes so much sense. Yeah, I felt that too, Christina. I felt like there's things that you're reluctant to detach from. And those are the things that we need to let go of first. Those are the things that when we're holding it so tight, it hurts. It hurts us when we hold it that tight. So it's time to release and let it go. And I'm just so happy that you resonate and that you got this beautiful message. Marietta, would you like a card? And I'll see what I'm supposed to pull from for you. Oh, thank you, Stacy. I appreciate your words and I appreciate you being here. Just seeing what I'm going to pull from for my dear Marietta. I'm thinking it's going to be ask your spirit guides. Ask your spirit guides and angels. And you got some powerful spirit guides where you're at. Oh my gosh. Do you ever get any sleep? Because I feel like they talk to you relentlessly. They're like always with a message with you, always uplifting and guiding you and helping you to see your beauty. And you have so much beauty. You have such a bright light surrounding you. So let me see what they want to share with you, Marietta. Yep, this is you. Unconditional love, divine mother. Yeah, that is definitely you. So the message in this, and do you see the beauty in there of the heart? You are the heart lady. You have so much love and you give from the heart and you give hearts for us to remember you by, to look at and know that that heart was made with love, that heart was given with love, just like your beautiful heart that's inside of you. You are the epitome of unconditional love. You show it to everyone. There's no condition to your love at all. You don't say, I'll give you a heart if, or I'll give you some of my love if. That doesn't happen with you. You just give, and you give so deeply and so beautifully. And Divine Mother is your guidance in that. That's who's bringing through that beautiful love energy for you and from you. And so this is like the perfect card. We've had some very perfect cards that have come up with this reading today. And that is the perfect card for you, Marietta. And thank you. Thank you for coming on and letting me see your beautiful name and think of you so fondly. And I do always think of your love. So thank you. And Gabby says, I have to get a kid up and ready for school, but thank you, everyone. And Teri, thank you for doing this for everyone. I just never know how to express my love and gratitude for you. Love you, girl. I love you, sweet pea. You are so precious to me. Okay, well, I am going to end it there with Marietta's message and pull one card from the Kuan Yin deck for all of us. So even if you didn't get a message, oh, Natalie. Okay, so I'll pull two cards. I'll pull one for Natalie and one for the entire group. And then I do have to get off of here. Okay, so for Natalie, what you got from the Kuan Yin deck is many hands of the goddess. The goddess Kuan Yin brings blessings to multiple projects and many different parts of your life and consciousness, beloved. She is not limited to one task at a time. Do not be afraid to surrender into her guiding wisdom and creative genius, for there is much that you can accomplish together, and she is assisting you now. So if you feel a presence, if you feel someone that's there for you as you're doing your task, whatever that may be. And I feel like you're writing, there's something that you're expressing, whether it's the written word or the spoken word, you're expressing something. And Kuan Yin is right there with you as you're doing that, as you're doing whatever you're doing right now in your life. She's the one that's assisting, and she's able to do it with multitasking. So if you go from one project to another, she's right there. So just lean on her, let her help you, let her guide you. Okay, so I hope that resonated, Natalie, and thank you for being here today. So now this is for the entire group. This is the Kuan Yin card that's going to be a message for us all. And it's called Daughter of the Phoenix. When the soul is ready to spread its wings, it goes through a deep cleansing, a preparation for the new. Like the phoenix that is baptized through celestial fire to be born anew, you are going through such a phase of heavenly purification, preparation, and initiation. Soon after, you will enjoy greater spiritual peace, divine power, and advancement on your divine life path. What a perfect card for all of us to hear this message. And I'm taking this message personally. I'm taking it for myself as well. The Daughter of the Phoenix. I'm going to read through it one more time because there was a lot of words in there, but I want you all to hear how profound this message is. When the soul is ready to spread its wings, it goes through a deep cleansing, a preparation for the new. Like the phoenix that is baptized through celestial fire to be born anew, you're going through such a phase of heavenly purification, preparation, and initiation. Soon after, you will enjoy greater spiritual peace, divine power, and advancement on your divine life path. So take that to heart, because there's no accidents or coincidences that these messages come up for us. And so we're all going through that fire, and we all feel it, don't we? I feel that fire. I feel the energy that's coming through very profoundly. And it's saying that on the other side of that, we're going to be that phoenix. We're going to have our wings spread, and we're going to be rising up. And there ain't nothing that's going to be able to stop us. We are powerful. So thank you for joining me today. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here with me. And I wish you many, 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 many blessings of love and light on your journeys. And just stay blessed. Stay blessed. We are here to bring our light to the world. And the more we can feel that energy inside of us, the more we're going to release it out to the world. Thank you for being here. I love you. Bye, everybody.